Salam family, this is Unity. Salam, salam. Okay, so how about last week? I supposed to show y'all the Unity. I think it was last Tuesday. I supposed to show y'all the Unity. What I call it? I call it the Unity Afrocentric Trace Stencils. And this is the Afrocentric Sheet Design 1. So I supposed to bought it out last Tuesday. Then I was like, y'all, I'm gonna bring it out, this week. Last week. But then, was it this week? It was this week. The dang on hurricane was coming. They was telling others was coming. They was saying it wasn't coming. I started getting anxiety. Just a big old thing. On a serious tip, I'm sending my healing energies to Bahamas or anybody that it affected. It affected me just emotionally because I dealt with Hermes in 2016. And I didn't have power for like 8 days, and it was a lot. It was just a lot. And I think I did a video about it. So I want to send a shout out to all my beautiful brown and black brothers and sisters in any place that it affected. So I'm not gonna go into what I feel it is. Maybe and I do a unity moment and I talk about it. So I suppose I had bought that out then. So guess what? I'm finna show y'all it. I'm excited. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all the rough draft. It's the original. This is the when I started doing it, and this is the Afrocentric Designs sheet 1 because I'm gonna have many sheets. And I told y'all it was going to be between 5 and 10. It's 15. It's 15. So, to all y'all artists, y'all upcoming artists, y'all, that want images that represent black culture, indigenous black culture, African culture, this is it. Okay. So, dun-dun. See? Okay, so let's go by each. So we got an Africa. It might look like it's going the opposite way. It might look like it's going the right way to y'all. Okay, so we got Africa. Then we got the African drum. Then we got the black power fist. Then we got just a beautiful sister chilling. Then we got Unity. And then we have Sankofa. Then we have Jinaime, which means God is superior. Sankofa is mainly going back into your mainly going back and fetch, like knowing your history to a point. That's what that means. And then we have the Ankh, which is the symbol of life, everlasting, eternal life, man, woman, and child. The original cross, one of the original crosses. And then we have the yin and the yang. Then we have a beautiful sister. I always say she kind of looked, I was telling somebody she looked at Ethiopian, but then she kind of looks south, kind of like Somalian. That's what I was telling somebody. So this is going to be really cool. I can't wait to put her on some earrings. And then we got a sister right here that is holding a basket. And then right here, we have a sister just holding up a vase, holding up like a pot. And then I'm gonna tell y'all what that it remind me of this right here. My sister gave me years ago, so it kind of remind me of this man, woman, and child. So that's what I kind of drew that from. What else we got? So we got the word queen. This is one of my original, my art, my handwriting. That queen that the Asians and anybody was stealing it and they started mass producing it. So I decided to put it on here. This is my handwriting. And then we have an Egyptian Kemetic woman right here. And then we have King Tutankhamun, and I have a version that I sell on my website of him, but I wanted to give y'all a version of him. So these are the stencils, Afrocentric stencils. And the beautiful part about using these, you don't have to worry about copyright infringement, grabbing something offline, and then somebody else designs and they contacting you. And if you make it and put it on Etsy or Amazon, and they saying, that is my designs, I'm the artist, I drew it. And you don't have to worry about that because I drew each and every one of these. So when you purchase this, you can use this the way you want to use it, because you don't have to worry about that. So that's the beautiful part about these and getting the stencils from me, because you don't have to worry about copyright infringement and all that. So this was the rough draft of it. So let me show y'all. And then this is a thicker sheet. It's more thicker than usually y'all would get it like on something like this, like a trace. This is something I drew, but y'all to get it on a sheet like this. And the thing with this sheet, you have to press a little harder, because you'll get the labels. Now if you use the thicker sheet, you gotta press a little harder, but it will come through. And it will last. It's more sturdier, and it will say K.Noir Designs, Boabw by K.Noir Designs, and it'll have, you know, the year and all that on there. So you'll get this sheet, 15 designs. Let's count them and make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 designs in each stencil that I do. Y'all know when I do stencils, I charge like $20 a stencil. And with these stencils, I'm only charging $125 for the first 25. After that, the price will go up. So the first 25 people that purchase this stencil, you will only spend $125, which would be mainly 5 to 6 stencils, and you getting 15 original stencils, trace stencils from the artist, and not from clip art offline, and you have to worry about trademark infringements and copyright infringements and people saying you're stealing their designs. And like I said, you can use these in scrapbooking, you can use it on greeting cards, you can use it on wood earrings, paper earrings, just art pieces in general. I was working on one. I haven't finished her, but I'm gonna make this a mirror, and y'all know who that is. This the one right here. So I'm gonna make this a mirror, and I was gonna do her. So what I'm gonna do videos to show y'all different what I create. Not paid. I'll do them right here on YouTube. I pick one stencil a week, and I will show y'all exactly and what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna color it. So yeah, so this is it. And like I say, you don't have to worry about copyright infringements and none of that stuff. Once you buy this, these are y'all images. Y'all can do what y'all want to do with them. This is just sheet 1. Now sheet 2 will have no more than 10. So this is the special stencil sheet that I've been working on, and I'm so excited. I'm happy to help my brothers and sisters to see trace art stencils with Afrocentric, African comedic images, because the thing about it, you know, when you look at greeting cards, you know, we'll see some things, but you don't really see, we really need to see more imaging in art, and not like the way the Asians take our art and make us look like spooks and then sell it really, really cheap. So I'm excited. So like I say, y'all will get this sheet, which this is kind of a rough draft right here. So it'll be more cleaned up like this. I just got to go in before I start printing them. I got to go in and do a little more work on this. You know, like right here, you'll see me going in. But by the time y'all order and see this video, they'll be ready to go. So yeah, so you'll get this sheet. They will last a long time. You're gonna get usage out of these. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. Yes, these are them, and they so cute. And look at Tut, and look at the and the yin and the yang. So like I say, I'm gonna do, so it's 15 videos coming up. And I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I'm gonna create from each one, and it inspire y'all to, you know, get these sheets. But like I say, the first 25 is 125. After that, these will be a little more than sheet 2, 3, 4, and 5. So right now I'm gonna go up to 5, but this will be the reasonable as one, because you're gonna get more for your money, and the other ones will be a little more higher for less. So like I say, the first 25 people is just 125, and you get all these stencils, And I'm gonna say this because I have to say it, because y'all know I was dealing with people stealing my designs, and they have them in beauty supply stores and all that. If you use these images, I know people can screenshot and take it. If you use any of my images and I find out that you didn't purchase them, there will be legal action taken against you. That's all, because it wouldn't be fair for the people that purchase them, and then y'all try to screenshot and steal the images. So if I see my images anywhere and that person hasn't have proof that they purchased from me, you will be prosecuted. And I just have to say that, and I hate to say that, but I have to say it because I'm protecting my art, and it wouldn't be fair for the ones that's purchasing it. All right. So let me just say this. The other day I re-uploaded the Afrocentric African hut freehand video, and for some reason it went public, and people was looking at it, and it was cute, and I'm glad y'all seen it. But it was for paid supporters, and it was something going on with YouTube that I put. When I noticed that it wasn't marked unlisted, for some reason it still was showing the public, and I had people hitting me up saying, "Oh, your video went live," and it was a trip. So what I did, all the other videos, like the Afro lady freehand video, I re-uploaded that. And matter of fact, it should be re-uploading. It's re-uploading now, because for some reason something been going on with YouTube, as I'm saying. Let me see. Always been a part of African. Something been going on with YouTube for some reason. So like that video been literally uploading all day, and I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I don't know if it has something to do because we had this storm going on, but I never had this problem uploading videos, and it'd be 6 and 7 and 8 hours. So I've been uploading that video since 4 o'clock, and it is literally 7:40. It still hasn't uploaded. It's like at 56%, and I've been uploading since 4 o'clock. Then after that one, I need to re-upload Afrocentric African Woman Design 2 freehand video, when you learn everything freehand. So I gotta upload that, but I gotta wait till that upload. And then the people that purchase, I will resend y'all the links, because the old links is not gonna work. And as y'all know, I keep the links. I'm gonna keep those links available for up to a year, and then after that, them links will no longer work. So make sure you either save the video, make sure you watch it and get all your use out of it, because around this time next year, a lot of those videos will either be public, or I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with them, but after a year, they will not be available. This went live. This was a magnet I created live, and everybody liked it. Thank you all that looked at it, even if you didn't pay for it. It was kind of like promotion, because people start purchasing it. So it was a glitch. Like I say, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. It could be due to the weather. This is the sheet, and this is the rough draft, along with, you know, this right here, and then this is the original one. I got a little more work to do on it, like give him his eyes and all that type of stuff, and then I print from this. Yep. All right, that is it. And if you get a stencil sheet and they don't have Boabw by K.Noir Designs, it is not original, because like I say, people steal. So yeah, I can't wait to see what y'all gonna create for these. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to do a giveaway. So if you purchase this, we'll send the designs. Well, I'm gonna give it to November. You send the designs. No, yeah, I'm gonna give it to November because that's when the next sheet gonna come out. My birthday month. So if you send me the designs, I'm gonna pick a person that I feel that really worked the stencil. You get the second sheet for free, and that's going to be the goddess stencil sheet. It's going to have goddesses all over there, beautiful goddesses, beautiful black goddesses. So that will be this. That's the giveaway. You purchase this, you send in to this email right here, and you have up to my birthday. You have, and that's when on my birthday I will also show y'all the new sheet. My birthday is November 21st. So on that day, I will say who the winner is, and I will also say, I will introduce the new sheet, the goddess sheet to y'all. Yeah. And then after that, we're doing the king's sheet, because we can't forget about the gods and the goddesses. So we're going to do goddess sheet, and then we're going to do the God sheet, which is the black man, which is the kings. So yeah, and then after that we're going to do the balance, the fruit of the gods and the goddesses, the black child, the black children. So that'll be the next three that's coming up. So yeah, you will get that sheet for free. So all right, y'all, I hope y'all, I'm just excited to see what y'all gonna create from these. And like I said, every week I will take one of these right here, and I will show y'all what I create from it. Okay? All right. Salam, salam.